What do you do when things get heated? One second you're debating budget priorities, the next you're locked in a moral standoff over who really cares about the team. Here's the problem. Once emotion takes over, logic leaves the room. And most managers don't realize they're in too deep until it's too late. However, the most respected books, such as Good to Great, Traction, Death by Meeting, say that you need to get the best people in the room thrashing out ideas to solve major problems. So how do you do it without the team brawling? Years ago, I worked with a coach who asked me to do a seemingly simple task. Repeat, "I am wrong and that's okay." "Sure thing," I said haughtily. I always admit when I'm wrong. But when I went to say the short sentence, I not only choked up, I panicked. It wasn't that I'm not humble, it's just that my father had high expectations. If I didn't get things right, then I disappointed him, and that was scary. It took me a full year to say it without flinching. "I am wrong, and that's okay." "Good," the coach said. "Now say, I will always be wrong, and that's okay." I thought, what the... Another 8 months on, and I could say both phrases easily. Most people like to be right. Then they don't let people down, their model of the world is upheld, and they don't experience negative emotions such as anxiety or shame. What happens then when people with differing opinions debate? Researchers studied a public debate in Canada on harm reduction. It was what we'd call a hot topic, looking at how to stem the rise of opioid deaths in Alberta. The debate progressed through 3 phases, from civil to almost civil war. In the first phase of the debate, there was a heated exchange. Tensions rose quickly and people started reacting rather than listening. You know the conversation is going south when people stop debating ideas and start defending beliefs. In the second phase, hostility hardened. Attacks started becoming personal. The goal became not to solve the problem, but to win. In the third phase, both sides stopped talking. They each viewed the other side with disgust as they retreated into echo chambers. The focus shifts from persuasion to solidifying a position by only engaging with like-minded people. Here's the insight. The earlier you spot the shift from logic to emotion, the more power you have to stop things unraveling. The research showed that most conversations can be saved in phase 1. After that, your options shrink fast. So what do you do when things get heated? You break the circuit. Here's how. Chunk up, zoom out to the bigger picture or the bigger goal. Say, look, I want us to have a productive working relationship. That's what really matters. Or in this case, our goal is to save more lives. No one can disagree with that. Step 2, get curious. Genuinely ask, help me understand. What led you to this perspective? You're not attacking, you are understanding. And step 3, return to the facts. Drop the assumptions. Come back to what you know. Then you have multiple ways to move forward, including inviting people to brainstorm ideas. However, if you do this, set strict rules. For example, every idea needs to be documented, no personal attacks, and let's keep ourselves focused on the overall goal. The best leaders don't avoid conflict, they steer it. Next time the temperature rises, pause. That moment of reset, it's the difference between a conversation and a confrontation.